Welcome to everyone. Om Uchishtama Ganapati Purpadam Patitam, Navapashana Ganapati Purpadam Patitam, Kuladevata Purpadam Patitam, Pitrukal Purpadam Patitam, Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe, Vakratundayi Dhimahi, Danno Danti Prachodayat, Arpuda Kirti Vendiyan, Ananda Valkai Vendiyan, Narpural Kuvidal Vendiyan, Nalamella Peraka Vendiyan, கற்பக மூர்த்தியே தெய்வக கலாட்ச திருக்குற சென்று பொற்பாதம் பணிந்து பாரீர் பொய்யல்ல நான் கண்ட உண்மை. ஓம் பூர் புவசுவ தட்ச விதுர்வ வேண்யம் பர்கோ தேவசி தீமயி தியோ யோனோ பிரச்சோதயாத். உருவாய் அருவாய் உலதாய் இலதாய் மறுவாய் மலராய் மணியாய் ஒளியாய் கருவாய் உயிராய் கதியாய் விதியாய் குருவாய் வருவாய் அருள்வாய் குவனே. ஓம் பூதநாதாய வித்மஹே பவநந்தனாய தீமஹி தன்னோ சாஸ்தா பிரச்சோதயாத். சித்தர்கள் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் 18 சித்தர்கள் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் அகஸ்திய மா சித்தர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சுந்தரநாத சித்தர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ராமதேவர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் தனவந்தரி பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் கொங்கனார் மா சித்தர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் போக சித்தரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் கோரக்கர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் இடைக்காட்டர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் திருமூலர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் புதும்பை சித்தர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் கருவூரார் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பாம்பாட்டி சித்தரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சட்டமணி சித்தரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பதாஞ்சலி சித்தரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் அழகண்ண சித்தரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் மச்சமணி சித்தரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சித்தர்கள் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சித்தரே போற்றி. மகரிஷி 18 பேர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஆதவர் மகரிஷி பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் புங்கவர் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் வேத வியாசரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பராசரரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஆத்ரி மகரிஷி பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ரோம ரிஷி பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் வசிஷ்டரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் மாரிச்சரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் போலக்கரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் யமனரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சோனக்கரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சோனக்கரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் மனுவே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பிருகுமாரிஷியே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஆங்கிரசரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் காஷ்யப்பரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஜனகரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் கார்கேயரே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் நாரத மகரிஷியே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் மகரிஷி 18 பேருக்கும் என் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம். ஓம் மகரிஷி பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம். திருச்செந்தூர் முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பழனி முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் திருத்தணி முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பழமுதிர்ச்சோலை முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் திருப்பூரக்குன்ற முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சுவாமிமலை முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஆறு முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஆறுமலை முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஆறுபடி வீடு முருகனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் ஆதி சித்தர் சுப்பிரமணியனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் சித்தர்கலா சித்தம் சிவனே பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம் நவகிரகங்களை வேண்டி ஓம் பொற்பாதம் பதித்தம். Thank you everyone. So let us start our advanced class level 2 and level 3 combined. In fact, the final level. I think first time I'm combining all the levels and giving. Yes, because I liked the batch very much. And yes, like I said, close to 30 students have been with us from last 2 years on a continuous track. So I thought this is the right time to give you everything without keeping much to me. So it's all how you practice and how you take it forward. Like I said, most of the contents discussed here are not elsewhere. And I already discussed in the group that the contents which you see in the English book is wrong. In fact, the classification of words itself, you can see it's wrong. Because I gave you the formula 5655, that formula, you are able to identify, okay, in the last that word order is wrong. In fact, if that formula was not given, then there is a possibility for a new person to understand. Maybe the last 10 birds were occupied by the same bird, or it can be up and down or swapped either or that way. And the people who have been using this in the past with the application, they also made a lot of mistakes. Why? Because in Krishna Paksha, it is going to go wrong. Like I said, There are n number of versions on this Panchapakshi. The most commonly used is Kagabujandar, who knows very well this Panchapakshi. And there are other versions of Panchapakshi like Agastya and many more. In Agastya also, the one version in which the order is distorted, that was translated into English. And unfortunately, whoever picked that, they followed the same order. That is the reason some of them complained. Sometimes the Pakshi works properly, sometimes the Pakshi doesn't work properly. Like my gurus used to say, I am going to the same thing, say the same thing without much change. A book can never be a substitute to a teacher. So you are all like in a way fortunate. Why? Because you are going to get the correct order without much difficulty, right? Because there are a lot of arguments whether this is right, that is right, everything. But in the last 20 years, I have observed. 6 years I have learned with my both the gurus, and I have seen what is right, what is wrong. And in the last 10 years, I have successfully implemented that order, and I'm not just going to leave that there itself. In the day 3 or day 4, we are going to take minimum 4 pakshis, 2 pakshis in the Sukla Paksha and 2 pakshis in the Krishna Paksha. We are going to compute each and every sub activity. That means you are going to be the masters for this Panchapakshi table creation. So you are going to create your own table. That 20 table, whatever you are creating for your Pakshi, that is going to stay with your lifetime, and that will be your lifetime guidance. That means whoever these 50 plus people who are in this group, you are going to have that table, right? So in that way, like I said, the first Tantra Shastra is Panchapakshi, the second Tantra Shastra is numerology. Of course, numerology is even more broader. Like I said, it may require 4 or 5 levels. Already one level Tantric numerology is completed. In January, we are going to start this Saptaganitam, another form of numerology. There are also some 108 numbers. I am going to give new meaning for them. So here we'll, without wasting much time, let us go into the Panchapakshi syllabus. Though I have shared, though it's a self-explanatory, some of you may not understand from what perspective it is said. So let me share that and explain it to you rather. So how we are going to approach this class and all those things. Let me explain it. So let me know if you are able to see my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, great. So here, very important thing, this Ashtakarmam. Anybody who has heard of Ashtakarmam, they will know the actual value of this. Ashtakarmam is something which is only possible for Siddhas. Okay, but we may not be able to practice all the 8 Ashtakarmams, but still we can get the essence of it by practicing the Panchapakshi yantras. Okay, here Ashta means eight. Eight kind of karmams are there, Ashtakarmams. So only they are called as Ashtakarmams. In that, five are good. Means you can use it for positive purpose as well as negative purpose. Whereas three is completely negative, like Bedanam, Maranam, and all used only for negative purpose. So though I will be giving you the knowledge of all the eight things, what they are and why they are used for, but for the five things completely I'll teach you the positive ways where you can do upliftment for people or progress your life. Maybe like how do we say 30x faster, they say, right? Okay, if I add a better car, I could have traveled 3 hours faster, right? You are going in a express train, it is taking 8 hours journey. But if you are going in a Vande Bharat, you may reach in 4.5 hours from Bangalore to Chennai. That is what this Panchapakshi is all about. Panchapakshi is, I am not going to, what is that, buy and give you a new road, but I am going to enhance your transportation speed. If that is done, then many of the things can be progressed in a better way. This is one example, that's all. But Panchapakshi can be cumulatively used even more better way. So like that in this Ashtakarmam, I'll teach you all the 5 positive aspects. I'll also teach you how to draw the yantra, and I'll also tell you the meanings. So, with a pure heart and soul, how you all practice this Pakshi Vashikarna Yantram, the same way use it for the positive purpose. So, like that, there are Stambanam, or in pure Tamil it is called as Stambanam, and Vasiyam, Uchatanam, Mohanam, Maranam, Vedanam, Akarshanam, Vidveshanam. This Vedanam, Maranam, and Vidveshanam are a bit negative. So we need not learn the negative methodology, but remaining 5 are excellent to progress ourselves, to make clients' life better, and to make people around ourselves much better. For that, what are the best times? There is a combination 27 nakshatras into 4. Okay, for each individual thing, I will give that. Till today, you can go there and check that book also, whatever is there in the English. There is no so whatsoever mention of that. Okay, but we will cover that. That is the point of the entire course. That's why it is called higher level. And next, we have this module 2. In module 2, it is even more important. Why? Because by this time, you all would have got a fair idea what is ruling, what is eating, what is walking, what is sleeping, and what is death. In fact, in our completion of the first level, I taught you all how to identify the activity of your bird. For some people, yes, you all did the calculation, then found out, because when you saw in the application, it was given wrong. But when you saw with the chart, whatever we produced, from that you could really relate and you could come to a conclusion. Yes, sir, as per whatever the calculation we did only, the elemental bird is vibrating for us, whereas as per the application it is not proper. Like that we are going to see even more and more. Like I told, the ultimate secret of Sukshma Pakshi and Sukshma ruling, all that we are going to discuss here. Now, somebody is born in that ruling, this something similar to your lagna. Understand, in a day 2 hours approximately a lagna stays, but in that 2 hours it is going to transverse 2 quarter nakshatras, right? Now, for example, let us take this Mesha Rashi, or we can take this Rishabha Rashi also. If you take Rishabha Rashi as your lagna, in Rishabha Rashi there are 3 nakshatras, Kritika, Rohini, and Mrigashira. Now, if it is in Kritika, then directly it is the 4th Lord's nakshatra. But if it is in Mrigashira, right, it automatically becomes the 12th Lord's nakshatra. That means within the same lagna, there are many variations. Lagna is same, but automatically the bhavas that is going to connect are totally different. In whose stellar lord this particular lagna is sitting is going to give a huge variation. But as of Rishabha lagna, there are certain characteristics that will be common. There is no doubt or there is no denial anything about that. But within that, the subtlety, what do you say? The SNPs in human beings, which differentiate each person, a father different from a son. Single nucleotide polymorphisms, the scientists call them SNPs. Like that, that SNPs we are going to discuss here. In ruling, if a person is born in ruling and ruling, how he is going to be different. The same ruling, if it is eating, he is ruling, but still he is in eating. How much that is going to be in variation? Can we quantify that? Yes, there is a possibility. We will see that how much we will be able to quantify that. And ruling, walking, and ruling and sleeping, and ruling and that. That means one thing is very clear here. Definitely a person born in ruling and ruling and death will not have the elemental bird functioning in the same way in his life. So that is where this Panchapakshi is a superior Tantra Sastra. And again, we are born in eating, then again it's a self-explanatory. In eating, the remaining 5 activities are there. Then in walking, there are another 5 activities, and in sleeping, there are another 5 activities, and in death, there are another 5 activities. So all these activities will have some 5 unique characteristics. This you have to interweave with your birth chart. Then you see the beauty. You work it over charts after charts after charts. After 6 months or 1 year of period of time, definitely your analysis will be different. It will be unique. Why? Because you are not only taking the planets which are affecting the person, but you are also taking the Panchabhuta at the time of his birth, which is all about his actions, which is all about his expressions, which is all about his desires, which is all about his aversions. Everything you are going to analyze, that is going to give you the complete blueprint of the person. That is the reason I keep saying it as again and again. It is not a magic show, but indeed it's really a Tantra Shastra. The model 3, okay, I am going to discuss. Maybe the models may get interchanged, but we'll cover whatever I put. Means you now by this time you have a clarity. I give an example where kings used to change the name while going for a war, so that they keep the name of the dominant Pakshi at that particular time, or Adhikara Pakshi of that particular day, or a Nama Pakshi which will give an advantage over the opposite king. So these things and all were used. So similarly, you are also going to have a Nama Pakshi, you are going to have a Tithi Pakshi, you are going to have a Nakshatra Pakshi, you are going to have a Lagna Pakshi, you are going to have a Rashi Pakshi. So these Pakshis, how they are formed in your horoscope, and how many marks they are going to give, and if you convert into 100 percentage, how much they are giving. And other way, you are a master, you already know how is your horoscope, how is your shadbala. Those things I am not going to teach, because that is an astrological topic and you are already masters. Along with that, when you take this, then you will understand why somebody, even though they had a moderate lagna, but when their pakshis were in a great frequency or violent, still they are able to do good. Why somebody who had a very good chart, but when the Pakshi was at very lowest level, they did somewhat mediocre to average. When both was average, a person really did well. When both was very good, that person's life was far better. All that you'll be able to relate it and understand it. Like I said, the first topic or the second topic or this third topic, you are not going to find anywhere, but only you are going to learn here. And this knowledge is only given by the gurus to me, and it doesn't have to do anything originality like all other my courses. Okay, and here it will be very nice to see how we are able to relate a Pakshi to the horoscope. In fact, we are going to give you marks, and we are going to see how much marks a particular Pakshi is giving. For some, it will give 20%, and for some, it will give 80%. But in reality, it will work. That is the beauty. Understand? That is the beauty. Next, Dasa Bhukti. Dasa Bhukti is taught here and there in Tamil Nadu, some corners. I am not denying it, but this also is a most beautiful concept. That Dasha Bhukti will say, in a particular Dasha Bhukti, whatever you are touching, it is glittering. There it is good in the Jatakam. Here also it is in ruling phase, ruling eating phase. Then imagine in those types of days or months or years, you can take big risks in life. Why? Because those risks are going to give you the dividend. Okay, beautiful concept. In fact, Vimshotri Dasha Bhakti itself is a mystery to most of us, right? But again, like I said, once we finish the 12 bhavas, those who attended all this Graha Samyogam, Rashikarakatva, and 12 bhavas, only they will be eligible. For them, like how we have decoded all the other courses, Dasha Bhakti also I am going to decode for you. Need not worry. Okay, it will be broken into step by step and dissected and bisected. Need not worry. That is my assurance. But eligibility is yes, these 4 courses are prerequisite. And next, we'll go to the planets in the horoscope. Means this is a smaller concepts only, but it makes a bigger understanding. Each Pakshi is given a different portfolio. Certain Pakshis take over a portfolio of certain planets, and based on the condition of that Pakshi in our chart, that the planetary things also play a major role. That you can see practically. which we are going to discuss, and selection of best time. This is very, very important. Why? Because the entire softwares have made Panchapakshi to look that much stupid, showing only the ruling, dying, eating, death, over. But already we saw, to come to that conclusion, it took us 15 hours, the first level, almost 15 hours. That means Panchapakshi is more than that. Not only the ruling or eating or sleeping activity is important here. Apart from that, there is something called as Gauli and something called as Vora. Vora most of us know. Yes, sir, we know, sir, what is the big deal. But on Monday, there is a certain Vora which is very favorable. On Monday, there will be certain Voras which will not be favorable. Forget about not favorable Voras. But if I say in Monday, this particular Vora, if you are going to do something which is going to give success, then that is great. All throughout our life, we only taught three things: Guruvara, Budhuvara, Shukravara. That is Jupiter Vara, Mercury Vara, and Venus Vara. Apart from this, other Varas were non-existential. But what if you come to know Sun Vara on a particular day will give you 100% success? So we'll see in a minute way. Of course, in Panchang class, I did a complete Vara and Vara class. But again, here we'll see it from a different perspective. Along with that, there is one more science. The entire Tamil Nadu, even if there were 21 doshas present in a Muhurta, Ekargala dosha, still they hardly bothered. They only looked at something called as Gauli, or what today it is called as Gauri Panchangam. How that Gauri Panchangam works, how to take all this, mix all this, and put it to one single event that we are going to do. So that Panchapakshi time, whatever you are going to select, it is only successful. So this is about module 7, and in the module 8, we are going to give some diamond rules. If you see in our Nadi astrology also, I had given 40 diamond rules for prediction. They are the base fundamentals. If you don't know that 40 rules, uh, it is difficult for prediction. Okay, whatever from 2006 I started, and then with Sivadasan Ravi sir, I studied almost 6 to 7 years. Okay, till his demise. Then may research. All those things I did. These 40 rules should be compulsory, they know. Otherwise, they will go wrong. We can even make 400 rules, but if you know these 40 rules, you will not go wrong. Like that, in this Panchapakshi also, whatever I learned, I have made that into some 25 rules. Those 25 rules, if you keep in mind always while doing the prediction, definitely not only you are going to go on the path of success, you are also going to guide others into a path of success. And next, Ardum. Initially, I told I will not teach you Ardum, right? Because it becomes more difficult. But later I thought, like I said, any knowledge, if you don't give, well and good. If you give it fully. Don't make anyone off baked, because then the vidya, because if the person doesn't know, you will not try it. If he knows it fully, you will do it properly. When he knows it off, there is always a possibility you will do it wrongly. So when a person is coming on different aradam, like ruling, eating, ruling, walking, like the different aradams are there. Based on that aradams, what are the probable results we can predict? Okay, that will be a very big tool. Many Prashna Shastras are there, and we are going to do many Prashnas in 2025. Like Tambula Prashna, if you go and check the Prashna Marga book by Harihara, there are only 4 lines given, because somebody, these days it's a fashion for half-baked persons to ask the source. If you ask them even 4 lines of Parashara or Buraj Jatka, they cannot tell. I was made to study as a part of my syllabus by my gurus to by heart entire Paladipika. Today I may not remember fully, but still I can recite many verses. But what I am trying to say is, again and again, books are only for quoting. Knowledge is only for Guru's knowledge and our experience. Don't forget this. I'll keep repeating this again and again, because one day you are all also going to become Guru. Most of you are already a Guru. I admired your teachings. I admired your advices and your suggestions. But apart from that, always believe, again and again, a book can never be equal to a guru. That is what I am saying here also again. Here also I'll cover many things which is not there in the Prashna Marga book. Why I said that, I exaggerated is, if you go and check the Prashna Marga book, only 4 lines it is said. Using betel leaves, prediction can be said. How it can be said, what way it can be said, nothing has been said. That means there is a way. Without a way, Ariyara would have not mentioned that. Right? So there is a way. So what is that way? That way was transferred only to the Guru Parampara lineage and it remained only in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Okay, that day Chernad, Kerala was called a Chernad, means a part of Tamil Nadu. Okay, so that knowledge also I'm going to give you to for the first time in a detailed way. Before we did, but only short day, 1 day course. Now I am going to do 5 to 6 days with more than 10 hours. Each and every leaf I am going to explain like that, like I say. This 2025 is going to be a rocketing year for Prashna, including Choli Prasnam also I am going to teach. Fine. And there is something called as Prasanam Secret of Siddhas. There I am going to teach 20 Prasnas in a single Prasna course. Those who complete this Choli and Tambulam, they will be automatically be eligible for Prasanam Secret of Siddhas. It's just a 1 day, 8 to 9 hours course where I'll teach 20 secret Prasnas, including Agastya Prasanam. All those things will be covered. Fine. And next, we will see the Panchapakshi and therapeutics. This is very important. In fact, a few of the students joined only for this. They told, sir, we run a Ayurvedic thing, and a few of them are from UK. They told we run a what is that spa where for body pain. So I said, if you're giving that pressure at the right time, on a right day, on a right tithi, that client will keep coming to you again and again. Why? Because your pressing is a nectar point. Rather, if your pressing is poison point, you will never turn back. Because rather than getting relief from the body pain, you will be getting more and more body pain. So this is very, very important. Not only that, we can extend this concept to even the sexology between the husband and wife. Yes, you are allowed to give that promise that day that you will not misuse it. Yes, if you misuse it, like already I told, those people who gave 75,000, 4 people, in that 1% died of brain stroke. Okay, so how much sweet this is, that much bitter this is. You use it positively, it is called white magic. You use it negatively, automatically it is going to become a black magic, which is going to engulf and consume you only. How to get cure illness of various kinds? Sometimes if you see, you will fall sick. At least normal cold you will get, but you see that is going to give you 5 or 6 months problem. You will keep on coughing. You go, you take allopathy, Ayurveda, Nati, Unani, whatever you do, nothing is going. Okay, headache, which has been for last 2 years, this is not quite uncommon. But if you see, all these things would have happened on a very bad day. Okay, how to overcome them? What is that way to balance that panchabhuta? All that we are going to discuss here. And very important topic next is Panchapakshi and puberty, female horoscopy. In fact, female horoscopy and male horoscopy, though they are same, but there are certain things which is very unique to a female. That is the reason you go to any big, even Varamira himself has dedicated a chapter on female horoscopy. His son Prithusha has also dedicated a chapter on female horoscopy. Paladevika has dedicated a chapter on female horoscopy. And puberty, many classics have attributed. In fact, in South Andal, if you see, in Tamil Nadu, they will celebrate this puberty. Manjal Neerat Villa, they will say. They will pour the turmeric water. It's a big event here. Understand? That means there is a big significance. So, that also we will certainly discuss. Then, ultimately, you all want to be successful. Sir, Dasha Bhakti is not good, transit is not good. Is there any alternative? Yes, Panchapakshi is there. So only I told it is called a Tantra Sastra. So what are those different birds? Different Pakshis are different yantra. I give you a master yantra. Now I'll give an individual yantra. Then I'll give the Jatadhara yantram. Then I'll give the Panchapakshi Vashikarna yantram. Okay, this, if you are already initiated by a guru, if you want to draw, you can draw. Or if you get any source where you can get it couriered, you can get it couriered. Because if it comes to me, it's very costly. Why? Because I take a lot of time and dedication through my guru to do it. But yes, if you are a pioneer at doing it, you can do that and you can keep it. Then finally, there is a remedy based on some secret basmas of this Panchapakshi, like Kungliyam, Padikara Basmam, like that 12 kinds of basmam. In that 10 is existent. What are those 10 existent basmams? I'll tell you. This you get it in Grandiga shop. In Kannada, they will say, or this Ayurvedic shops, you will be able to get it. You can prepare it and you can start consume it as medical advice is required. After that, yes, it can give you some good wonders. Then gemstones. Now you all know like this, wearing this diamond and wearing this emerald, or you wearing yellow sapphire. All these things are giving some different results. Okay, and how to energize them? I already taught you in this tantric course, numerology course. Many other ways are also there. There I told you one effective, simple way. But like I said, that Ratna Ragasyam means Ratna Sastram itself is a 6 to 7 hours topic, or at least minimum 4 hours we need. We will see maybe in Saptaganitam or in level 3 astrology or level 4 numerology. We'll see that. Okay, so that is there. And but here each Pakshi has a secret symbol to activate. Now, for example, if you see Lord Krishna, uh, whose Pakshi is peacock, he always had that. What do you say for that peacock's feather? Peacock's feather. That peacock's feather was always there on his crown. That is how we activated that Panchapakshi time and again and again. And his nakshatra was Rogini. Time and again he used that Sudarshana Chakra. Understand? Always activating your nakshatra is a big way to give your success. There is no 1% disagreement on this. You take Rama. Rama was nakshatra was Punarvasu, which is nothing but a released arrow. And Rama was known as Rama Banam. Rama's name was synonymous with Rama Banam. Okay, so always activating your nakshatra with the nakshatra symbols is very important. Okay, if possible, I'll try to make a YouTube video, but I don't know how much of you will watch. So let's see. Okay, and next is this miscellaneous. Miscellaneous means here and there some things as I come to my mind. If I'm able to go back and see my decade-long notes, some extra things. If I fail to put it here, that also I'll cover. But definitely these things will be covered at any cost. And if you are having time, okay, here and there, if something comes to my mind, that also I'll cover. So the purpose of saying, and yes, some temples are there like Narayana Pancha. We generally have Shiva's Panchabhuta Sthalam like this Ekambareshwara temple, Annamalai, Kalasti, Jambukeshwarar, Chidambaram and all for this Pakshis, like that Pancha Narayana and Pancha Ganesha, all that are there. Those informations also I'll give you. These temples, few of you from north are having difficulty in pronunciation. Let me see if that I can make a PPT or I can put it in the WhatsApp group. So those things definitely I will do. So this is our journey. If it is going to take us 1 or 2 days extra, also fine. Need not worry. Like all our classes, I don't mind extending, and I don't charge extra for extending. You all know. Okay, 2 days. For example, fifth bar was planned for only 8 to 9 hours, but we took close to 16 hours. So ultimately, yes, you are come trusting me. I'll give you the good. I'll make sure I'll give you the more than good. So this is our journey for the remaining days. And anything within this, if you want to ask, you can ask. Don't ask me this. Will you teach that? Will you teach this? But within this, okay, something you want to ask. Or is it all clear?
Sir, one question. I had put it in the group also.
Ah,
Before, sir, for the Dhanya Day on
ah,
29th, so calculation of timing, starting, how do we calculate for Jamma, starting Jamma?
Sir, Dhania day, though only half day is Dhania on December 29th, remaining is working. But ideally, I'll advise all my students not to carry out any work on December 29th.
Okay. Better not to do anything on that
Correct,
day.
correct.
Okay, sir. Okay, right.
It's like something, oh no, that milk tumbler was tasted by snake. Anyway, I washed it, you can have like that, they say. Still, why to have that, right? In the mind. Better to take another tumbler.
No, yes, sir. Actually, I was feeling very down, sir. I think yesterday in the first half of the day, I don't know, maybe it's my personal experience. I was feeling like no motive, lacking motivation to do any activity.
Yeah, that will be
Maybe
there,
it is
sir.
something related. Maybe.
That will be there. That's the reason they were called as Dania days. These Dania days are not given by the applications. But like I said, they are very important. Understand? So that is the reason specifically I took a care and I converted them and I gave you in the proper English days. Understand? So we are going to have this group. I am not going to delete any group. And yes, we will, once you all learn, once you are done, okay, this group will be there. If anything, any additions is there, okay, because additions will be only incremental, right? For incremental, I need not conduct a course. I can just put another YouTube video and share it to you all. Only if I am going to have another 15-20 hours of knowledge, then only I'll put a course. That is the reason Jamakul we conducted. It's almost 2 years. Why I didn't take a course 1.5 year? Only when there's an increment knowledge of 20 hours again, then only it will motivate others. Even if the person who has studied again is going to come and pay you money and study, he also should find some justice in that. That is the reason I don't take a course for the sake of coursing. Only when there is a cumulative knowledge I take. If it's an incremental knowledge, you can put in video. Like in fact, I am planning to put some few videos on Jamakol, which is an incremental knowledge. That will happen maybe probably in a week of time. Okay, fine. So all of you practice the Panchapaksha Vashya Mantram. That is important.
Yes,
How you
sir.
all,
Yes, sir.
how you felt, Uma madam?
Oh, great, sir. Great.
Great.
Though I had a lot of challenges, but still, by the grace of Guru's blessings, I was able to complete. So today was my 5th day. In fact, I completed.
Super, super. Ah,
Thank you, sir.
okay. So who and all completed can share your experience. That is the importance. Okay.
Yes, Guruji, even I completed. It was really wonderful.
Wonderful. You felt that Pakshi.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, it was first day it used to feel so different, and by the 5th day while writing only, the flow was so nice. It was very nice experience. First day I felt it is so long, and this one by the 5th day it got over very quickly.
Nice,
That's
nice.
what I felt.
After Shivamaya and Tantric numerology, you have come to now Shiva, Yamashivayam, Namashivayam, Yamashivayam, Omashivayam.
Sir, sir, this 5 letters is not like Panchakshar said. Like, each letter was resonating. You know,
Correct.
Billa, sir, I had high temperature. The moment I started praying, the moment I prayed and sat to write, continuous flow was there, sir.
That is what
Yesterday, whole day I was lying down, but still, I just prayed, and then by the grace of Sai, like with your blessing, sir, each time when I was writing, I could feel the presence. In fact, today morning, when I was writing, I could feel someone, touching their hand on me, sir.
Definitely, definitely. Why? Because when the Guru gave to me certain mantras, see, knowledge was given by them, but certain tantric knowledge was given by the Guru who taught me. Okay, when I was able to incorporate both into one, I could literally feel them. That is what I said. Over a period of time, if your intention is good, the feeling you are going to get is like even if you do 1,000 meditations, or 1,000 chakra healings also you will not get. But this simple 5x5 chakra can give you that.
Okay, sir. And also that triangle, sir,
Mm.
focusing and meditating itself, that was like an added benefit to it, sir.
Super, super.
I was sitting in front of it itself and writing. It was really
Now when I am
good,
going
sir.
to give you the individual Aingonam, the Saravana Bhava, you will feel it even directly. Some people who are feeling the difficulty in activating your chakra, all those things you say, right? Just simple. You sit and you do, then you will come and you can openly come and give the feedback. I don't want like only positive. Why it is coming positive? Guru's grace, because we have seen it. Yes,
Yes.
but I will promise you, you will say even more than this. Okay, so I'm going to give nothing to hide. Okay, that is the beauty of this subject. I said, Panchapakshi is a different level. It's one level subtler than other things. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Anybody else wants to share their experiences?
Sir, Arnab here.
Namaste,
I'm
sir.
audible, sir.
It's audible, very much audible.
So I just an experience, sir, that on October 27th, I had developed some ENT issues and I had gone to the doctor when my Pakshi was dying. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And since that day, sir, I've been suffering from cold and cough for very minor issues. I mean, even if
Minor
I take a
issues.
cold drink, it will just escalate into a running nose.
Niggles.
Yeah. So once I started doing the Panchapakshi Yantra, which you had advised in my Adhikar Pakshi day, for the first time in last 2 months, okay, I tried. I mean, I was absolutely free from the cold and cough issues. I did have ice cream, pudding, nothing, no problem at all. So
Super.
just I don't know whether I'm
Excellent.
fast stretching it, but it seems like it is actually working.
Excellent. Excellent. That
Yes.
is what I told. See, when I gave on Saturday, one or two traditional students messaged me, sir, today Saturday. I told, why are you worried, boss? I am doing it
Yeah.
from 20 years. You are all like, once you are becoming my students, you are like a children's. So I know how to
Hmm.
take it. Need not worry, I told. Understand? It's about the timing, how you give and how you take. Always they'll say Siddhan Solle, Sivan Solle. So once you follow the Siddhars, life is different. And thank you so much. So now you have to pay me all that hospital bills you paid all this failed to
Yeah,
the
yeah, definitely, definitely. Yes, sure, sir.
no, just on a lighter
Yeah,
note.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. Okay.
And sir, one more thing I would like to add, sir. I'll just take about 2 minutes time. Last year, when I had been to Arupadai, 6 abodes of Lord Muruga and Nava Tirupati, the
Navatirupati.
last Nava Tirupati, last place was Tirupurankundram, sir.
Tirupurankundram.
We halted there. Tirupurankundram was the last temple that we had to visit. And then on the way, we had darshan. On the way, we were returning. Then I just saw a magazine, sir.
Magazine.
Okay, magazine. It was a Tamil magazine. A compliment was Panchapakshi Shastra.
Wow.
And there was only one copy of it available.
Okay.
And the person who were the other couple who were there with us also, they were just looking at that book. He said, and in fact, he was asking the seller like, what is this book all about? He said, I don't know. Then immediately I interrupted saying, sir, if you're not sure what it is also a type of an astrology. That's all I know about it. If you're not interested, shall I purchase it? This copy. So he was like, Aya, இன்னொரு book இருக்கா? He in fact asked, is there any other more copy? The seller was like, there's only one copy. If you want to purchase one more magazine, you have to go to the main bus stop. That person was so grateful. He handed over that book to me, sir, and we purchased it. That's how this Panchapakshi book had come to me. And in that book, it's mentioned about the history of Panchapakshi. And the amazing part is that I was not able to read more than 3 pages till date, sir. Maybe I had to attend this course and then learn.
book வரலாம், but only when the universe is trying to give you, it will give you to some person.
Exactly right.
That's all.
Exactly right, sir. Maybe
How many
I
people
had
had
to
the
learn.
biorhythms of book from last 10 years but never even used it?
And I read only the history of Panchapakshi, sir. From then I was like waiting to learn, and now I've got the opportunity, sir.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you,
Very
sir.
nice. Very nice. Anybody wants to share your experience, you can share, because this is the time you are feeling and you are sharing your Panchapakshi mantras. Of course, who are not completed, you can also experience the same. There is no doubt even 1% about that. Okay. Don't worry about the class. Everything will be covered, whatever I said. Okay. We are not going to do like any other person saying because of time shortage, we will see some other. No. If time is shortage, we'll extend 2-3 days. Anybody wants to share your experiences? How you feel through the mantra while writing?
Sir, one thing from my side, I've not yet started the 5-day thing, right? That you had said. But sir, generally from that tables you have given, right? I'm observing the phases, and the more I'm making my activities along, according to them, I'm getting better results. I'm noticing that. And every time my belief is going stronger and stronger, sir. Every day I'm always calculating. Whenever I wake up, right, I'm seeing the table, which day, what day it is today, and where does it fit, which paksha,
Nice.
and everything. I'm just trying to pull important activities, and I'm able to see that very big difference. And
So you are
when
following our order only, na? The Krishna Paksha, whatever I gave
yes, sir,
only,
yes, sir,
right?
absolutely. That 4 tables for four Krishna Paksha morning, Krishna Paksha evening, and then Shukla Paksha evening. You have four tables, right? I'm
Nice.
following that same, and I'm able to see even minute difference. I'm able to feel that at a certain level, and I'm feeling more confident that if I keep following that, na, it will become very easy for me. My daily works, activities, whatever
Good.
I'm planning to do, any new work to take, everything. It's so it's become like periodic thing. My mind is getting more and more aligned to it, sir. I just
Super.
wanted to share this.
This is just the beginning. in the end of this course, it will be even more. Not only you will be able to make it to the good people around you. Understand? I am saying the good people around you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, fine. So go through them. These are miraculous things which Siddhars gave us only for our betterment. So if you are not using it, then the course doesn't make sense, because not only you should make and you should be living a blissful life, that blissfulness should give hope and strength and confidence to people surrounding you. Okay. Now, directly what we will do is we will go to the chapter, which is the chapter is different birth and the subdivisions. What are the results? We already saw for 5 different births. Now we are going to see is for the activities. Okay. Today and tomorrow we will go with the activities. Okay. Now you write down ruling. Born in ruling activity. Right. Ruling, ruling. Results. Ruling, ruling. One who is born in the first segment of ruling, one who is born in the first segment of ruling is called as ruling, ruling.
Sorry, sir. First.
Segment or division. One who is born in the first division or first segment of ruling is called as ruling, ruling. Ruling hyphen ruling. The Pakshi Shastram says for this individual, the ayus, that is the longevity, is 107.
Please repeat, sir.
The Pakshi Shastram says, okay, for such person, the ayus or the longevity is 107. They will, next you write, they will get benefits from government. That means government job or some government schemes, all the things will be there. They will get benefit from government. Next you write, they will get all comforts and pleasures of life. They will get all comforts and pleasures of life.
Sorry, sir. Please repeat, sir. ஏதோ நெட் பிரேக் ஆயிடுது, கட் ஆயிட்டது, சார். சொல்லுங்க, சார்.
Okay. First, let me check. For others also, is it breaking?
For me, it
No,
is
Guruji.
like from my end.
Okay. Because I want to confirm, because I have come to Chennai, so I am checking. Fine. Okay. So they will get all comforts and pleasures of life. they will get all comforts and pleasures of life.
Thank you, sir.
Next you write, they will get good, intelligent and healthy childrens. Ruling is powerful in that it's ruling. They will get healthy and intelligent childrens. Next, they will have a respectable position in the society. Okay. And you will get a chaste and pious wife. That means you can put husband also. Okay. You will get a chaste and pious wife who will also look younger in nature. Who will also be younger and intelligent in nature. Next you rate, they will get a chance to go around the world. Means a lot of travel they will be able to do, visit different countries. They will be able to travel around the world. Yeah. They will be always surrounded by good people. In bracket you write friends and relatives. Usually our friends and relatives are the one who are going to cause distress to us. But if your Pakshi is in this condition, then you write they'll be surrounded by good friends and relatives in their house. You write last point. Overall, it is one of the excellent time divisions of the Pakshi to be born.
Sir, can you repeat?
Overall, it is one of the excellent time divisions of the Pakshi to be born.
Thank
Next, you write ruling eating. Ruling eating. In that you write the second division in ruling is called as or the second segment in the ruling is called as ruling eating. This should be there in your mind in future. Third segment means automatically, oh, third segment means in ruling walking. Second judgment means in ruling, eating. That should be there.
Please, can you repeat this point, Guruji?
It is also called a second judgment in ruling. In bracket you write ruling hyphen eating. As per Pakshi Shastram, the ayus or longevity of this person is 95 years. $95. All money materials will come to him. All money materials will come to him. Okay. He will have a very good spiritual knowledge and he will be a very much spiritual person. Not only spirituality will be there, but spiritual knowledge also will be there. You're right. He will be a spiritual person as well as have a broad spiritual knowledge. He will be a very chaste person. See, in that we didn't use this word. There I told pleasures and comfort will be there. That means their boga is there in ruling and ruling. Understand? He can go for multiple. Wife is there. That person is also good person. Anyways, I'm not leaving my wife. But here not like that. He is a very chaste person. He will be also blessed with all comforts of life. Suppose if you see a female chart or a male chart or any chart for that matter, if that female side or male side they are very concerned about the chastity, certain consultations we get like that, right? In that time, if you see if they are born in that any pakshi, for that matter, ruling and eating blindly you can say. I have seen many times. In Arudam, I'll see suddenly that Arudam will show ruling and eating. Okay. Or in birth chart, if also we can see. Birth chart is even more better. Ruling eating means easily you can say, don't worry, this boy will look after your girl for lifelong. He'll be always committed to her. Over. They will treat their guest very well. Atiti Deva Bhava. Okay. They will get all comforts of life. They will treat the guest with special respect. His life also will be filled with praises. Praise, Praisc, not praise, Prized, praises. Yes, people will praise him.
So before that, you said special respect, right?
What special?
You mentioned special respect, right? Before praises word.
guest, when the guests come, they'll give that special care.
So,
Next you write ruling and walking.
The previous one was புகழுங்களா sir?
புகழ்.
நிறைய
ஆமா
புகழ்.
ஆமா.
Okay.
சுத்தி இருக்கிறவங்களும் அவங்களுக்கு புகழ்ந்து பேசுவாங்க. அட அந்த
Okay.
மனுஷன் ரொம்ப நல்ல மனுஷன் அவரு.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Next you write ruling and walking. This is the third segment or division which is called as ruling walking. Automatically in ruling, what is the third segment means? It should come to your mind, ruling and walking. These are the people, these ruling walking people, ruling walking people are the people who will get all this Ashtakarmam and all very easily. Okay, you write down. As per the Pakshi Sastram, the Ayush or longevity for this person is 80. As per the Pakshi Sastram, the Ayush for this person is 80. Okay. These people up to young age, they may have some health issues. They may not, you're right, they will have health issues. Up to young age, they will have health issues. Frequently fever, cold like that and all will come. But the next line, right? From young age to the old age, they will have a very sturdy health. That means no issues at all. They will say, na, even if I eat stone also, it will get digested. In Tamil, they will say, Kallum Karira Vais. That means in that what you are looking like a patient, man. At your age, if you eat stone also, it should get digested. Like that, they will say in village and all. So, from young age to old age, they will have such sturdy health, robust health. Next, you write healing Ashtakarmam, mantra, yantra, tantra, very easily they will get siddhi. Healing, Ashtakarmam, mantra, yantra, tantra, all this easily they will get siddhi. Siddhi means whatever that appropriate English word you write. The native's parents will be proud of the native. They'll say, right, oh, what punyam this guy's parents have done. Like this guy has born in that house. And all, it's not very uncommon for us to hear. Maybe not very frequently, but yes, we do hear, right? So that is the thing. See, there are 25 activities a bird is doing. In 25 activities, if only in this particular activity a person is born, this kind of results are there. That means it is not that easy to get also. Though results I am saying are very common, but to born in that particular activity, it is not that easy. The parents of the native will be very proud because the people surrounding them will say, what punyam, that like that, whatever you want, you add and you write. And let us not forget, I have started with the ruling activity only because we have started the higher level course. I want to start with a positive note. So I started the ruling. So most of the activities will be positive only because ruling itself on a overall is a positive activity. Okay. Next you write ruling and walking.
Sir, what was the last line? The parents of the native will be?
Will be proud of the native.
Oh,
Now, for example, you are saying, no, I see, sir, my daughters, they are so much there. Like you are proud, right? You say them. So like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
they will get.
Guruji, Guruji,
Yes, sir.
just now you told the heading as ruling and walking. I suppose we just
Ruling, sorry,
finished.
sorry. Ruling and sleeping.
Okay.
Maybe my brother sleep for some time, I think. Fine. Right. The fourth division or segment of this ruling is called ruling hyphen such sleeping. You write, as per Pakshi Shastra, the age, the longevity here is 78 years. Previously it was 80, here it is 78. Okay, 78 years. They will respect elders and throughout their life, they will take decisions only consulting elders. Though it's a ruling, it is in a sleeping activity. So they always need some advice. But that advice will only give them success. Understand? That advice will only give them success. Throughout their life, they'll respect elders. And throughout their life, whatever work they do, they will only do on the basis of advice received from the elders. Next you write, they are very compassionate and ready to help anyone at any time. They are very compassionate and ready to help anyone anytime. And next you write they are public servants. Means they will involve themselves in NGO, charity, religious institutions, all that you write.
Guruji, please repeat.
They are like public servants or public service like NGO, religious trust, charity, like that. Next, they will never keep company of bad people. The moment they know you are bad, they will not even talk to you. Understand? They are very cautious. They will never keep company of bad people. They are highly punctual and expect the same from others also. See how the within the word the characters are changing. They are highly punctual and expect the same from others also. They will never cheat government. In bracket, you can write like paying tax on time, this kata, kandaya, whatever they say, right? They will never cheat the government. For them, government is like God. Understand? They will never cheat the government. I had one Ayurvedic doctor, Acharya. In fact, I learnt a lot of knowledge from him. Like I said, though I got 30th ranking in entrance, unfortunately, I couldn't do my medical and I become a scientist. That's a different story, which I have said many times. But again, but I always was fascinated to interact with the any kind of doctor, whether it's Ayurveda, Acharya, or it's an allopathy, anything. Like that, I made a lot of friendship with one is senior most Ayurveda Acharya. So that time you used to say, I gave 2 times, 3 times medicine to one person. It didn't work. But later I came to know he never paid his current bill for 2 years. Next moment only I stopped giving treatment. Like that he told. Sir, I asked him why. He told, I don't like anybody who cheats the government. Understand? Like that people are also there. Next. This combination in Pakshi Shastram is known as Shiva Yogam. This combination is known as Shiva Yogam. Sorry. This combination is also known as Shiva Yogam. You write, definitely they will create something unique or they'll do create some record. Means, for example, that unique skill set they only will be having. Or like how we saw, right? This Gukesh got some chess championship, right? Which is a big record. A world championship, rather. Right? It's a moment of honor for all of us. Right? Like
So
that,
they will
definitely
create you.
unique or some unique talent they will have. Okay. They are a very big-hearted person. Means what? They are ready to do anything. They are very big-hearted person. Next, the last one you write. Ruling death. Next you write. This is the fifth segment or division of the ruling activity. So fifth segment of ruling activity means automatically you should understand it is ruling death. As per Pakshi Shastra, the longevity is 67 years. So in birth horoscope also some what is that? Health is, let us, short-lived combination is existing. Then you can put an average, maybe 40, 45 only they will have. Understand? As per Pakshi Shastra, the longevity is 67 years. Right. These people will work for the suppressed class of the society, or the poor people, like that you can write. These people will work for the suppressed or oppressed class of the society. You will get good wife, children's, vehicular, and financial comforts. Either you will get married, love marriage, or to a known person, means like relatives and all, very common. Marriage, love marriage, or known person, bracket you write relative.
Sir, before this you said we'll get good comforts, right?
Good comfort, vehicle, good children's, wife.
Thank thank-
Financial comfort.
Finance. You will be liked by people, everyone surrounding him, means nearby, neighbor, opposite. So you'll be liked by everyone surrounding him. Hardly anybody will hate this guy. So if you see, overall the Siddhas are given in this 25 divisions. There's 5 divisions to be good result only. So the only variation we see is the longevity, because the breathing pattern is going to change here. The Panchabhuta, the Tattva, the Ushna, the Prakriti, everything. And the second thing, the kind of enjoyments they are going to have, where one person may remains chaste, other person is comfortable, though he may not be chaste. But overall, most of them are helpful, or at least when compared to their life, they are going to lead a good life. So those things we are seeing. Okay. So remaining 20 divisions are there. Okay. So that we will see tomorrow. Hmm? I think in tomorrow one day we will be able to complete most of them, because we have time, right? Tomorrow one full dedicated day. In that day we will finish. Then as 3 and 4, I'll try to practice this Sukshma Pakshi tables for you all, because that is important. If you don't know to draw the table, then other things are waste, because based on the table only you can choose colors, talisman, the different Panchapakshi gemstones, all those things can be done. So yeah, tomorrow you should be able to finish this theory. Okay. So because this is first day, I'll take your feedback. After that, regarding the class, I'll take your consensus and we'll have that. Yes, because now I don't want to say tomorrow morning or tomorrow don't want. Then you all will complain. For Uma Shankar sir, Prasad sir, his favorite. He always takes his words as guidance. So like that, you all complain. Yes, of course, I have a lot of regards for Prasad sir. But maybe if you had messaged me personally without saying here, I would have done something. But because it is out here, I'll take all your consensus and we will see about tomorrow's timing. Morning, evening, or how you want. But yeah, quickly within 10 seconds, quick feedbacks I'll take and we'll go. Arnab sir.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, Dhruvijik sir, tell me what is your question?
Sir, this ruling and all this we did it today, right? It is for the. It is not dependent on whether which Pakshi is ruling on that day.
No,
Is
no.
it?
Here we are concerned only about the activity. Understand? If your Pakshi's activity is ruling, it is good. But again, if that day is an Padupakshi day for you, that will be bad. That we are going to see in the overall Panchapakshi and the horoscope.
Okay. So this is only for that given period, sub-period
Yes.
within that. It's for
Yes.
that, right?
By default, you have to understand yes, other factors are there, right? If other factors are also good, if that day is not a Padupakshi day, and that day happens to your Adhikara Paripakshi, then you are an excellent. A person born in ruling and having a Padupakshi, a person born in ruling having a Adhikara Pakshi, there will be a lot of difference, right? That difference we'll see while we are evaluating Panchapakshi and horoscope. That topic
Got
I
it,
will
sir.
teach.
Got it, sir. Got it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your feedback also then and there. Dhruvijik sir, how you felt? How was the class?
Sir, good, sir. As usual, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Really nice, yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Arnab sir.
So fantastic class, sir. Just tip of the iceberg. Still more class to happen. So looking forward to
So
it,
these
sir.
predictions, okay, or liking it or directly
Yeah,
dive
yeah,
into
very
it?
liking it, sir. Very liking it.
Okay. Because you should not say, what is this and general.
No, sir. It is. I think it is the fundamental. So it is needed, very much needed, sir.
Okay, fine. Yes, that is what, because other things are technical, as you all will like it.
Yeah.
This was one thing I was just doubting. Okay, fine. Then we'll do for the remaining 20 activities also.
Lucid
sir,
way,
that's it.
sir, very lucid way of presentation, sir.
Okay,
You
thanks
are
a lot.
making it very simpler to understand this complicated subject.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Then Deepal sir, are you there?
Very good, sir. Very nice introduction. And I understand everything easily. Fantastic. Very good. Very good. Very interesting, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Harish sir.
So very good, sir. Excellent class. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Next. Vinay sir.
Guruji, first I would like to tell I was missing the prayers. I don't know why I'm really liking the prayers very much.
No, prayers we didn't know.
Yes, Guruji, I was missing it.
You're missing the prayers all these days.
Yes.
Okay.
I used to go for the
No,
YouTube.
this is why I'm doing, right? This is a Tantra Shastra, right? So it's my duty also to protect you all. Understand?
Yes,
Other
Guruji.
things I am okay. There is something when I'm giving you that positive flow should come from me, because Guru have already initiated me from decades. That is the reason it's my job also to protect you. Whether people like it or don't like it also, I'll do it.
All these days I was going to YouTube and listening it every day.
Okay.
I liked it very much, and the class was really good. Portions, I thought the portion introduction was really nice. I liked all the topics which you are covering, Guruji.
Super.
Thank you.
Super. We'll cover everything, sir.
Thank you, Guruji.
Jay sir.
Yes, a very, very interesting backdrop that you've set, and looking forward to how it unfolds and this exciting journey. So looking forward to it, sir. Thank you very
Good.
much.
You are back onto the track. It's nice to see your voice. We want to see that voice years and years.
Yes, I will just
Yes.
have about what I'm lagging a bit behind in the mantra, so I was finishing the.
We will do that. You connect with me, not a problem. Huh? I am a bit selfish here, telling you have to come years and years. Okay. Right. Mrinal sir, good evening. Are you there? Okay. Neeraj sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Ah,
It was very nice, sir. And I was surprised, like so much is there in Panchapakshi Shastram. I've never seen so detailed.
no, I remember, like initially, I think when you joined, you told sir, already I have learned something.
Yes, sir.
Something we knew or not, like that you asked, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I hope
Amazing,
you
sir.
made some justice to that question.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Good night, sir.
Padma madam, good evening. Namaste, are you there?
Of course, sir, I'm here.
Okay.
How can I miss the classes?
Okay.
So fantastic class as usual, sir. I have not yet finished the yantram, the Vashyam yantram, but I can sense, I can sense the energy when I'm writing it. It's as if it is writing automatically. It's on autopilot mode. It's going
Excellent.
on. So it's good, sir. And of course, I've also started using Panchapakshi in my day-to-day life. So still a lot to learn, but I can see the difference. So which is what
One good
is
thing is
interesting.
because you are so keen and you see so microscopically, I can ask you the good time so that my good time also will be there only.
So, I hope the day like this comes sometime. I don't think so. You are far ahead of all of us, and of course, all of us are having our own pace. But you are simply superb, sir. So I don't think this is gonna happen, but I wish it will happen someday.
That is a person whoever is imparting the knowledge. That is the happiness. Whenever they see like somebody studying them are going in a faster pace, that gives the happiness, right?
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Prasad sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Great journey, sir. Very smooth and beautiful journey. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
And yes, I have finished the yantra that you have given, and it gives so much of peace and focused approach. Thank you so much.
Super. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Precise. Parijat sir, okay, he said that he's on office, he can't unmute rather. Santosh Kumar sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Very nice class, sir. Last class I was not taking that class, or total classes, sir. But it is very good, sir.
Okay. Shakti madam.
Yes, sir.
After a long time hearing your voice.
Sir, like really looking forward to the classes, sir. It's new things are unfolding. Entirely new things. I have not started my yantra, I'll start from 5th.
Correct. You said you'll start in Shukla Paksha.
Yeah, start from 5th. And as Padma madam and all said, I am not like following it very deeply because I have been traveling here and there. But like whenever many of the days, no, I just check through that what was there today and all, and it is mapping. The activity graph is actually mapping.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Shil sir.
Namaste, sir. Sir, I've gone through the lecture, actually lacking, sir, because like spiritual journey was going on to temples. The temple part was there.
Going here and there in temple.
Ujjain and other places. And in fact, I don't know how, but the moment year is starting, even somehow the call is coming, like to very specific vortices, like so. Don't know. It depends go with the flow. But to be honest with you, sir, the fundamentals that you have given us, the way you teach, like the subject is so unique, and the way you deliver is really helping us so much to learn more and more. And definitely it is helping. I have to cover the last yantram part. So, but definitely it is working also. I mean, it's really nice. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. for the prompt feedback. And Sudarshan sir, are you there? Able to talk? Okay. Sindhu Sharma sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Ah.
The class is simply superb, sir. As the Panchapakshi one, this is also very interesting, very good. Going very, very nicely, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Uma madam.
Yes, sir.
Namaste.
Awesome, sir. Namaste, sir. Yeah. Every bird is like receiving the nectar from the Guru's mouth, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's too much, sir. Like still waiting to learn more and practice it in a divine way with your blessings and all our colleague supports.
Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Stop the recording.